I'm going to do the Weirdo Tag today. I saw Brandiglitz. She has her own channel here on YouTube, and I saw her do this tag, so I wanted to also do the tag because it was really fun. So the first question is that I'm going to start out with is, what's a nickname only your family calls you? That would be Cyn and Cincy. I have two nicknames. I am named after my mother, Cynthia, so in the household I would also be called Cyn or Cincy, so it would, like, you know, if my dad was actually talking to my mom, he would say Cynthia and I would be Cyn or Cincy. It was just easy, you know, for everybody. Number 2, what's a weird habit of yours? I have a weird habit of organizing everything. So, like, say for, like, my phone apps, like, I usually organize, or my makeup, or my clothes. Like, I like to keep everything in order, so that's a habit of mine. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias? I'm scared of heights, so I won't go on any roller coasters. I have problems going, like, down the stairs, like escalators and stuff like that. It usually takes me a bit to actually step onto it. Like, I have to, like, count myself in. It's really weird. And I get, like, a little weak in the knees, like, if I actually stare down while going down the stairs if it's really high up. So I try not to do that. Number 4, what's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when alone? That would have to be Adele, Find Someone Like You. I love to try to sing it just like her, like in the car when I'm driving somewhere, especially if it's on the radio or on my iPod playing. I probably look insane doing this, especially on the highway, like when there's, like, dead stop traffic and I'm, like, singing. I don't really care, like, who's looking at me. But that's just me and who I am. Number 5, what's one of your biggest pet peeves? I guess when someone doesn't clean up after themselves, it really, like, makes me angry. If they just, like, leave stuff lying around just waiting for somebody else to pick it up for them. Like, that just really, like, is a pet peeve of mine. You know, when somebody's being lazy, and their stuff is everywhere, it just really annoys me. It just actually makes me want to, like, either clean it up myself or just throw it away on them because it annoys the heck out of me really badly. Okay, so number 6 is, what's one of your favorite... Number 6 is, what's one of your nervous habits? That would be not being able to be in control, like as far as driving somewhere, or just, like, other silly little things. I would have to say mainly driving. That is one of my nervous habits. I feel as if I don't feel in control if I'm just sitting there watching somebody else drive me around. I don't know what it is. Like, I think it's because after being in 3 car accidents, I get very nervous. So I just feel like I want to drive in order to know that everything's going to be okay. I don't know. I think that's just how I feel about that. Alright, so number 7, what side of the bed do you sleep on? That would be the left side. Even when my boyfriend isn't home, I will still stay on the side of the bed that I sleep on. It's just a habit that I've always had. Like, even when I didn't have my boyfriend around, I would still, like, take that side of the bed in my own bed. It's just weird. I don't know why. It's how it's always been. Okay, number 8. What is your first stuffed animal and its name? As far as I can remember, I had a stuffed lamb. And the name that I had for him was Lamb Chops, I think. But that was, like, so long ago. And I actually lost him at my cousin's graduation when I was, like, maybe 6 or 7 years old. I had brought him with me because my parents usually made me, like, take a toy with me, I guess, to, like, to keep me entertained when I was little. And I brought him, and I remember I left him there at the graduation. I guess I put him on the ground or something because everything was outside for his graduation at the college. And I got upset, so my parents actually drove back to the college to see if it was still there, and he was gone. Like somebody took him. I don't know what happened to him, but if you like turned him over, you had a little thing to wind him, and he played music. I forgot what song he played. I don't remember, but every time like I would play it, I would get like really emotional. I don't know what it is, like those little like trinket kind of music things like in the music boxes and stuff like that just make me very emotional. I don't know. It's another weird thing of me. Alright, so number 9. What's the drink you always order at Starbucks? I rarely go to Starbucks, as opposed to like my sister. She goes like maybe every day, twice a day. But when I do go, it depends on the season that I go. So let's say in the summertime now, I would get an iced coffee with 2 Splenda and half and half. And in the fall and winter time, that's when I get like my hot drinks. If, you know, I go there, I usually get their gingerbread latte or their hot chocolate. Their hot chocolate is the best hot chocolate I've ever had. If you've never had their Starbucks hot chocolate, definitely try it this year when it gets colder. I mean, I don't know where you guys are located. I mean, you could try it now if you want, but it's hot here. So I recommend to try it when it's a little bit cooler. Number 10. What's the beauty rule you preach but you never actually follow? It would have to be to deal with my hair. I always preach to never tie my hair up in a bow tie, like to like keep it off my face, especially when I go to the gym. I usually wear it like that, but I always tell people, I'm like, don't put your hair back in a ponytail with like the rubber bands, not the rubber, you know, the hair ties. I don't even know what I can't think of that. Okay, the hair ties. The hair ties. Because it can damage your hair very badly because of bunching your hair up, and like some people sleep with their hair like that, and I don't recommend that at all. Your hair falls out, it breaks the ends of your hair, as well as like ripping it from where you tied it. It's horrible. Number 11. Which way do you face the shower? That would be away from the shower. I don't like to have the water shooting in my face unless I'm using my Clarisonic. That's when I actually face the shower, is when I'm actually using my Clarisonic. Number 12. Do you have a weird body skill? I guess I could say I'm very flexible, like with my legs. It depends also if I stretch. I go to the gym and that's the first thing I do is stretch. Like I make sure like I can touch my toes and like all that stuff. I could definitely do that. Even like people have said, wow, like your legs are really flexible. Like I used to be able to do like crazy splits and stuff like that. I was a cheerleader in elementary school and middle school. Yes, I was a cheerleader. Yeah, those were the days. Yeah, so I was a cheerleader and it was fun. But that's one of the skills I'd have to say. I would have to say also with yoga, that actually makes you very, very flexible too. So that helps. Okay, number 13. What is your favorite comfort food or food that's bad but you love to eat it anyways? Pizza. The best pizza I have to say is Brooklyn pizza. I grew up in Long Island and I've had their pizza for years because I lived there. And then finally when I moved out here to Brooklyn with my boyfriend, he actually lives here but now I live with him, I had Brooklyn pizza and I have to say Long Island has nothing compared to Brooklyn pizza. It's just more tastier. I don't know what they do with their sauce. It's like really good stuff. So if you're ever like in the area in Brooklyn, stop at a pizzeria. I definitely have to tell you, Brooklyn pizza is the best. Number 14. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? Let's see. If it's something that you just can't figure out, or there's something that you can't change, I always say it is what it is. Like, deal with it. That's basically what I say. It is what it is. Number 15, time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? That would have to be my black yoga pants. Those are the most comfortable things in this world. and one of my boyfriend's big t-shirts. Those are comfortable too. Yeah, that's what I usually wear, like every single night. It's my thing. I have nothing like cute, no like Victoria's Secret stuff like that, like with their pink line or anything like that, no. I just wear yoga pants and one of his t-shirts. That's about it. So that was the 15 questions, and if you guys want to do this tag, I will leave the questions down below for you, and you can check them out as well, and you can answer them, and also tag them down below. And I will see you guys later in my next video. Bye-bye.